And good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to this beautiful spring day at Ballinfurnace down at Craven Park, the home of the Raiders. Today we've got Ulverston playing Millom in the Barton Townley semi-final. Okay, well, just before this game we've had Dalton that played Walney in the first semi-final, and Dalton ran out quite an easy 54-20 winners, albeit, you know, Walney did really give it a good shot. So Dalton through to the final, and they'll be playing the winners of either ourselves or Millom today. So yeah, where we're at the moment, so Ulverston versus a really strong Millom side who are running well in Conference Division 3, running about 4th at the moment, had another good result again last weekend. So it's going to be a real difficult game for Ulverston today. You know, we're in Division 1 of the Northwest Counties, but you know, you never know, you just never know. It's man up against man, let's get out there and let's just give them it all. So today we're out John Stivey, he was away. John, hopefully you are watching this. Hope you have a great weekend, and we will catch you next time pretty soon. So today is run by coaches Mike Worrell and Mike Reeks, and they take the reins of this Ulverston side. A couple of guys missing for Ulverston this week from the last week's 50 points to 14 win over Chorley. Joe Ambley, our huge second rower, unfortunately, well, he's working, I believe, but also did a hamstring, so he would have been out anyhow. Mark Wilco on the wing, that elusive winger we have, is also out, and as is Mark Story, our influential fullback, and missing him is going to be something we're going to have to really try and look at today. And you know, his backing up, his kicks through, his talking in defence is really, really important to us. But, you know, once again, the guys are getting out there, and we'll go through the Ulverston squad now. So at 1 we have Will Coles, who played, came off the bench last week at number 9. Really ran well. I really do like him at number 9, as I like Dixie as well, but I think Will Coles does a cracking job there as well. Number 2 is Kieran Potter, replaces Matt Wilkinson. And centre we've got Steve O'Connor. So Steve, great quick player. Nice warm day-to-day, hard pitches should suit him, and hopefully we'll see some of his afterburner today. Josh Catlett playing the other centre. He's been playing really well. An evasive runner, solid in defence, hitting sticks every time. Great stuff. Evan Foster then, he's on his wing. Evan, a real utility player, and is just somebody ready to explode into the scene. Then at standoff, we have Tom Wilkinson. So Tom obviously came from Whitehaven last year. He came and joined his hometown club, which he said he always would do, and he's just head and shoulders. He really is a talisman for us. He's at 7 is Jake Spedding, great kicking game, and his awareness with Tom Wilco and best mates, it's just going to improve over time. Then we have Captain Marvel Les Saunders at number 8. Les will take us up all day. He'll tie up the middle of the park and certainly hit them hard yards for us. Matt Dixon is at number 9. Great couple of scoots last week. Couple of mistakes in the first half which he remedied, and once again a real good player for us. Loads of experience. Scott Askew then at number 10. Scott's still relatively new to the first team, but showed what he could do last week. Up against a different class of lads this week, so that'll be interesting to watch how he goes. Matty Story at second row. Influential. What do we have to say about Matty Story? Been here for years, helped run the side for years, a massive player for us once again. The other second row from loose forward last week is Josh Bayliss, one of my favourite players. I love the way he's got great footwork, hits hard behind the back of the ruck, and once again a real good player for us. On the bench we have Rowan Smedley come back, out and out hooker for us, but can also play second rower. He plays loose forward, real tough player. Tom Spedding's just a superstar. I have loads of stories there, I won't go into them now. James Porter at 16. James, once again, big player for us, strong lad coming off the bench, as is Josh Fallows, who is at 17. So, sponsors today, club sponsor is the local, game sponsor Cumbria Coatings, and the live stream sponsor is Ross's Estate Agents, and this is brought to you today from LA12 live stream. Steve Layfield does it week in, week out for us, and we really appreciate that. So before the game, I chat with Mike Worrell and Mike Reeks, and what we're saying is you need to just get in the grind. Don't go too wide too early. Try and go set for set, and then go and play off the mistakes. So there's a contested kick to kick off, which is a good start. Kick back, bouncing all over, and picked up by Ulverston. And probably going to give a knock on somewhere in there. Not too sure where it went. We'll soon see. And it goes against Millom. So a high contested kick to kick off, just caught them out napping a little bit, Millom, and it's Ulverston pack. Tom Wilco on the left hand side, Josh Catlett on the right. To Josh Catlett, let's see if he takes one in. Powers one in, takes a good extra few yards, takes three guys to Millom guys to bring him down. This should be a tough Millom side today. Quite a few ex-pros, all around their side. Playing at a couple of divisions above us. Really are used to playing faster rugby than Ulverston. Spedding, inside to Saunders. Saunders driving in the line. Dixon at 9, looks outside to Beck. Jumps and goes on his own. Driving again. About 3 metres from the Millom line. Saunders got the scrum out. Hooker should I say. Let's see what his passing's like. Wilkinson hits Story, who gets taken well by Millom, and they lose the ball from that. So good tackle by Millom. You know, took the ball as well, bounced off Matty's chest, and just gave a knock on. So scrum down, and Millom to put in. Anyhow, welcome back everyone. Hopefully you're going to enjoy it today. We get a few of you watching. Millom scrum. Scoot the ball out. Hitting down the Ulverston left. Missed tackled by Steve O'Connor. Won't do many of them today. Millom play the ball. Jump blind. Good footwork. Brought down by 2 Ulverston players. We really need to help ourselves today by slowing down the Millom, play the ball as much as possible. Let's try and play the referee. Well hit by Les Saunders in first man, followed by Bayliss and Dixon. Here come Millom again, down the Ulverston right hand side. Nice pass. Oh, missed tackle by Bayliss. Inside pass. Loose forward. What we got? What we got? Oh. Just stumbled into the tackle. Pass out again by Millom. Bayliss, not Bayliss, sorry, Catlett. Last tackle, handover. So it just shows there a nice little bit of play by Millom. Punched a hole in the Ulverston defence, and that's what we're going to go up. You know, we've just got to go set for set with them and just stick at these tackles as much as we can. And as far as Millom are concerned, I think all they need to do to make sure they play their natural, normal game. That's what I'd be saying if I was their coach. They'll try and do is on speed, no doubt. Saunders plays the ball. Dixon, Askew, taking one up. Takes 2-3 Millom players to bring him down. Once again, a little bit slow at the play ball. Wilkinson, inside to Beck. Dixon at 9. Will Coles barking orders in the back. Spedding. Neat kick, neat kick, neat kick into touch. Okay, there we go. We'll take that one. It's good yards. Once again, we just got to keep turning these Millom players around, pushing them backwards. And scrum down. Oh, play the ball. Sorry, once again. I'll read the rule book one of the days when I can be bothered. We might have a few people from away there watching up. Let's hopefully enjoy it. Paul Winder down in the old grey smoke of London. Hopefully you're watching Paul, ex-Ulverston lad, loves his rugby. Inside ball. Just need to slow them down, that's it. Control that ball, 1 off, 2 off, 3 off. Good control. That's the sort of pace we need Millom at the play of the ball, just so we can reset ourselves. Bailey's just caught him there. Millom hitting the Ulverston left hand side. O'Connor in, defending. Millom looking to shift. He's outside. Well, we got a kick. And a lovely kick through. Right, okay, so ball's up in the air. And well taken. Oh, and Foster's got away. Foster's got away. Well picked up by Millom in his defence. So well picked up by. Oh, and there's a penalty. Oh, back to 1. So that was a really good kick by Millom, but well taken by Evan. He just kept his eye on the ball as it was coming down. Load of Millom boys running down him, but yeah, great stuff. Saunders, Story. Oh, just push the pass a little bit there. get what they were trying to do, them two working together, and we've got to do this from time to time, but what we can't afford to do is give away early ball. Early ball's no good for us, we can't take the pressure. Once again, as we said before, it's set for set where we need to go. Millom looks stacked up on our left-hand side. It looks like we've got an overlap there. We need to certainly drift out quicker. And a good tackle. Will Cole's right in there. Millom, quick play the ball. Dummy. It's where we need to control it. 3 guys in there. 1 off. 2 off. That's it. Control it. Control it. On Steve O'Connor. Just can't afford these mistakes. Once again, Millom looking for the hit down this left-hand side. Out the back, no doubt. No, hit the front man. Oh, I don't think he wanted that. He did not want that. Oh, great offload, though. Great offload. Millom again, teasing us. And into touch. Good tackle again. So Evan Foster had a really good start to his game today. Let's have a little replay of this. Another great tackle there by Evan Foster, just taking care of his winger. Scootling him into touch, so Ulverston play ball. Matty Story, let's get one in. Just needs to settle himself down. Such a good play for Ulverston. 3 lads in, fighting to get up. Dixon at 9, here comes Saunders. Their line certainly moves up nice and quick. It was either that or offside. Askew. Good experience for Scott today. It'll be really good experience. I don't think he's played at this level before, so he's really testing himself. Wilkinson looks not seen much of the ball up to now. Just takes one in, takes a high shot for it. So if I was Millom today, what I would do, I'd look at Tom Wilkinson and I would think, right, who's their key man? And I would mark him right out of the game. You know, you 2 men on him and just line speed on him every time. And that's the only way they'll keep Tom Wilco back down. So hopefully they're not going to do that. Spedding, nice little dink in a touch. Ulverston take the ball up the park. Wilkinson, Askew into 3 of their Millom lads, still driving forward. That's good running by Scott. Neat play of the ball, no pushing of passes here now. Beck, oh, come on boys. Nothing organised entry. He did exactly the right thing. Tuck it back in, take an extra couple of yards. Wilkinson looking on his left-hand side. Finds Story, early ball, just what he needs. Just what he needs. Don't need a offload. Oh, good offload though, should I say. Dixon finding Beck. 2 metres from the Millom line. He's out hit back on our right-hand side now. Wilkinson. Spedding. Coles. Taken out by 3 Millom lads. Spedding to Bayliss. Just into thick traffic, and he's lost the ball, and it's play on. You know what? That wasn't the right one. There was too many defenders there, and it was a sacrificial tackle. You know, maybe we should have tried just to hit out about the B or C defender. Ulverston in for the tackle again. Control it. 1 off. 2 off. 3 off. 4 off. Catlett right in. Right on his opposite number. He needs to make a mark against him today. Make him think twice. Here comes a kick from Millom. Bonnie Dink. Wee man. Back up. Cleared it up nicely. Takes the ball in. Good defence by Millom. Good chase. Coles. Steve O'Connor. Steve, dance. Go on, son. See a bit of an injury just down here. Dave Beck coming off. Not too sure what's wrong with him. On comes James Porter. Hopefully it is just a knock in his gonads at the moment, and it's not like a groin injury. The gonads will fix pretty quick. The old groin injury wouldn't. Excuse my language. This is not reflective of Ulverston rugby. Wilkinson just has a little scoot down the middle, takes 3 defenders down with him. Spedding. Nice kick up. Oh. Millom scooped the ball up quite nicely. Oh, and a great offload to the winger. Great footwork, and he's still going. Finally bring him down. That's a really nice, 40-metre run. Millom attacking Ulverston. We need to get our lineup a little bit quicker. Slow them down now. Slow them down, boys. 1 off, 2 off. Control it, 3, good. Just need to go that set for set. Need to keep shifting, keep drifting. Follow my catlet. Just need to hold out here, Ulvie. Oh, little knock on. Oh, it looked, it was, it must have said it. Good running by Millom. Their shape's on the right hand side. We are outnumbered. If they hit right now, we really will have to drift. Find the inside ball. Story mops him up along with Dixon. Either way, Millom will set up. Out the back. Little chip through. Foster should take care of that quite easily. Well picked up. Oh, he'd be a coach. Ah, okay, even not so worrisome. Tony. I've just found out what's wrong with Mr. Beckett's his hip. He got a knock on it. Courtney's words were, "He's all right." Right, I missed what was going on there, but it brings some water in anyhow. Penalty of Ulverston. High shot. Spedding. Nice kick in the touch. Ooh, nearly over the grandstand. And they've stopped the clock. Okay, well, bit of review then. Okay, so we're just about 12 minutes into the game. I feel as if I've got a few more grey hairs. I feel like I've just lived another lifetime. Feels like about half an hour's gone, but Ulverston's still hanging on in there. But this is what Mike Waller was saying. Mike Waller and Reeksy, we're just, this is a set for set game we need to do. We can't afford to try and play like we did against Charlie, which, with all due respect to Charlie, this is a different league. All we can do is, like I say, grind this away, grind it away. Try and make sure we don't get bullied in the middle of the park. Then hopefully play off people's mistakes, as in like Millom's mistakes. Doesn't sound like much of a plan, but I think he said it last week. Don't get bored of being boring. Bit of a shot coming in there on Matty Story. That'll take them all day. Inside ball by Wilkinson. Straight to James Porter. Good start, James. Mr. Porter, now do not throw this ball away. Good Dixon. Go on, Dixie, lad. Go on, Dixie, lad. Go on, Dixie. Nice hand off to the face. Porter is now a hooker. God help us. This could go anywhere. Went to Wilkinson. Story looking for the offload. Wrapped up well by Millom. Just need our shape. I think we're last tackle. Here he comes, spinning low, kick through, and offside. Penalty Ulverston. Now then, what would you do? Answers on a postcard. I don't know. I think I'd tap it. Yeah, I think no decision made just yet. Oh, okay. So I wouldn't tap it. Oh, I'd give a scrum. Ulverston head and feed. That's all right. Steve Layfield's taking a mess out of me for getting it all wrong all the time. Scrum down, Ulverston ball, out the calls, inside past the Catlet. No way through there. Door well and truly shut by Millom. Still fighting though, still fighting. Dixon at 9, looking at Saunders just to his left-hand side. No doubt it's going to hit there. Saunders gets it, drives for the line. Pulled back well by Millom, right in the Millom line. Porter. Oh. And a penalty to Ulverston. They're saying I give over, but if there's a hand in, I've got Millom supporters below, so I better be careful what I say. Apparently it's 5-0 in penalties to Ulverston, but that's all right. I'm happy with that. So a tap penalty. Dixon, Bayliss, spins. Oh, big hit on Bayliss. Oh, nearly lost the ball. Well done, Josh, lad. Well kept hold of. Out the back, sped in. Wilkinson, dummies, goes. That's probably a good thing to do, just dummy Matty a couple of times and make him think. Dixon, Porter, don't offload James, keep Olsen. Just take the tackle and go for the good play of the ball. Dixon still at number 9. Saunders, out the back, finds Les. No, it doesn't, so it's Wilco. So's Les, you're not that ugly. Tom Wilco takes the ball in. Askew, just out under the sticks. Goes outside, sped in. Coles, inside. Catlett. Steps 1, steps 2, steps 3. Wrapped up just once again a minute before the line. Really need down our left hand side. Gotta let it go, gotta let it go. Story, crash down. Oh, good tackle by Millom. They've really done the homework on Matty Story and Tom Wilco and Millom, and they've done some great defence out there on their line. Any other team that we play in the North West Counties, that would have been a try at Ulverston. So now then, what have we got? Let's turn it in defence. Gotta keep them up here now. Good line speed. Let's go, boys. Come on. Millom not scared to shift it. Bayliss in. Spedding in. Catlett in. Jump blind. Man for man. Good tackling just down there by Jake Spedding. Oh, on a loose pass. Come on. Good tackling down the Ulverston middle. Dixon coming out of there. James Porter coming out of there. Millom hitting the left hand side. They've got numbers on us. They've got numbers. Good defence. Scrambling defence by Ulverston. Slowing the play of the ball down. Last tackle. No mistakes. No mistakes. Pressure on the kicker. And let the ball run. Oh, what's going on? We must have took the ball out of the line, so it's a drop out under the sticks. It's about 18 minutes into the game. 0-0. Drop out by Coles. Well taken by Millom. Here come the big lads, charging down. 2, 3, 4 men into the tackle. James Porter clearing it all up at the end. Controlling the play of the ball. Here come Millom again. Good position. Good inside run. Good running. Scrambling defence by Ulverston. He's ran over the top of 2 of our players. Can't see the way. Jumping blind. And it looks as if he got on the line. He was initially on his back and managed to roll over and score the try down the Ulverston left hand side. More of a replay. You probably saw there just the Millom prop number 8 just cutting back on an angle inside the line, taking 2 or 3 players to bring him down. A quick play of the ball. Hooker jump right. As he was going over, looks as if held up, just had the strength to spin out of the tackle and score a try. But just once again, we go back to when we were talking about the advice and the game plan that Mike Worrell and Mike Reeks run about how important the set for set is. And Millom basically went from camping out on their own line, excuse me, camping out on their own line, holding back Ulverston to go in the full length of the pitch after a mistake. There is the importance at this level. So 20 minutes in the games, it's Millom 4, Ulverston 0, with a kick to come. Great stadium down here, lots of great memories down here. Remember my first game on Craven Park. Fantastic. Some real good players right down here. Those are all the people. Remember Kevin Hastings, we got from the NRL. And the kick is good kick, 6-0 to Millom. Yeah, so Kevin Hastings came down with a couple of other Aussie lads. I think Brown was one of them, and Dwyer was another one. Absolute class. Kevin Hastings was one of the best imports Barrow I've ever had. Nick Detroit is another absolute giant of a player. Played down at Wigan, was an absolute hero down at the Wigan side. Came up to Barrow. What an athlete. He must have been about 18, 19 stone and about 6'2". And I once saw him break a tackle, run down, got ankle tapped, went into a tipple over, got back up on his feet and scored the try. Last time I knew he had a pub down in Wigan somewhere. Okay, kick off. Here comes Millom. Taking the ball in. Good tackle by Scott Askew and Les Saunders. Just need to get back in control again. No mistakes. Millom shifting it. Not scared to shift it at all. They have confidence in Millom. Just need to make sure we get him first time hitting stick. Real handful. Sped in. Hit and stuck. Great stuff, Jake. Controlling play up. Here come Millom down the Ulverston left-hand side defence. Good defence. Tom Wilco right in first man. Great as well. Steve O'Connor took him round the leg, spun him over, slowed the tackle right down. Millom, dummy, go down the blind again. Good offload. Ah, good offload. Pass back inside and a little mistake. I think, oh, play on. Millom still got the ball, runs into Les Saunders. He is not going to let that number 6 get anywhere further. Last tackle. Millom, what have they got? Here comes a chip, is it? Out the back. Just keep drifting, keep drifting, keep drifting. Oh, that was a poor pass. But great for Ulvie. Not so good for Millom. So we've got Josh Rankin coming on. And Scott Askew has a great first 23, 24 minutes. Got off the park and really tested himself this season, Scott. And yeah, spot on, mate. Josh Catlett. I hope they give him half a yard. They won't touch him. Steve O'Connor dancing away in the middle. High shot. I'll take that one. I don't know what you're complaining at, Millom. If it's a high shot, it's a high shot. Doesn't matter who you are. Sped in. Don't know which way he was going to go then. A kick, it's coming towards us. Ooh. I thought I was going to have to jump and rescue Steve's camera then. Saunders driving up again. Finds his elbows but spun again. Dixon. Josh Rankin. First driving. Good talking in the defence by Millom there. I've got the ball, put him on his back, that's what I heard. Bayliss down the middle. Spun out of one. Keeps going. Come on, Ulvie. Wilkinson, cut back inside. Beats one. Beats two. Beats three. Beats four. Brilliant, Tom. And an offload. Don't know what's happened. Sorry. Just shows what Tom Wilco can do when he wants to knock on. Bugger. So it's Millom ball, making the substitution as well. I think with what wind there is as well, it's certainly in Millom's favour this half. So it'll be interesting to turn on. We just need to keep him quiet and keep him out. Catlett in, first man. Oh, come on, boys. That's what we were talking about. That discipline, offside at a scrum, doesn't need to happen. Just does not need to happen. It's not welcome. Here comes a ball. Good kick by Millom. Ulverston defensive line. Let's have a look, boys. Come on, fellas. Come on, let's get in there. Good hit by Saunders. Bayliss in there. Dixon in there. Really good work rate. Matty Story up quick there. Just stepped inside him. And a little knock on. That'll do. Oh, could kill for a pint. People walking past with a beer in their hands. Steve said he's going to buy me one at half time. We'll see about that. So yeah, sponsors there for Ulverston. The club sponsor is the local. Game sponsor today, oh well, picked up by Josh Catlett. Step past one. Little knee in. You know what, mate? I know you've hit your ankle there, and I hope you're all right. But you put the knee in there, sunshine. Hopefully he's okay though. Sometimes you really put your sauce, sunshine. Anyhow, game sponsor is Cumbria Coatings, live streamed by Ross's estate agents, and once again thanks very much for Steve Layfield and LA12 live streams for bringing me this today. Steve, how many people we got watching? How many have we got? About 137 we've got watching. Great stuff, guys. So once again, this the game itself is Barton Townley semi-final. Really important your local businesses get behind our local game. You know, we as amateur clubs, whether Millom, Barrow Island, Walney, Dalton and Ulverston, we all work so hard to try and do the best we can. And so you guys putting a bit in is great for us. Oh, and now then, this is going to be interesting. This is going to be interesting. Well, Ron Smedley come in at 9. He will be a handful. Not too sure how his fitness has been. I know he's not been able to train too much lately, but does not take a backward step. And I hope the winger who's going off now is all right. He seems to be walking okay. So hopefully nothing's broken. Bit of a twist, and some frozen peas in it tonight, and a pint of lager, mate. And he'll be playing next week. Oh, Olsen play the ball. Josh Rankin bangs the ball in. Good calling by Smedley. Just wants him to play the ball out to Smith. Inside to Saunders. Once again, working like his bloody socks off, that lad. Smedley. Back to Josh Rankin. No offloads, Josh. Just control that ball. We need to find Spedding out the back. What have we got? Front ball, line of great to Burley. Keep going, Josh. Go on, son. Go on, son. Well picked up. Got to be a quick play of the ball. Down the Ulverston left-hand side. Down out to Steve O'Connor. Looking for the try. Oh, I just got pushed in the touch. Just got pushed in the touch. Good scrambling defence by Millom. No complaints by the Ulverston side. So, you know, good call by the touch judge, and that's why we have them. That's what we do miss in the North West counties is touch judges. It really is tough for the referees. You know, they can only see what they can see, and sometimes they get shouted at so much, and it's not right. It's not fair. Millom taking the ball. Good tackle and by Ulverston. Hit and push backwards. Nothing more demoralising than that. And another good hit. Another great hit. Ron Smedley absolutely smashed him. Oh, another good tackle by Smedley, right in. What a good impact he's had. Ulverston's defence is just fired up that other notch, which is great stuff. Just need to keep control. Do not lose your discipline. Here comes in Millom's kick. Beautiful high kick. Will Coles chasing it backwards. It's gone back, it's all right. Oh, he picked up his offside. Oh. Just mistake there by Evan. He probably thought that Will Coles hadn't touched it, but Will had actually had connection with the ball. Just after some great defence. Millom jumping down the Ulverston. Right hand side defence. Let's see what they got now. Jumping back inside. Rankin. Saunders, both in there. Back to one. Ugh. Come on, Ulvie. Just need to keep drifting out. Keep drifting out. Good defence there by Steve O'Connor and Tom Wilkinson, just showing up the left-hand side defence of Ulverston. Here come Millom again. hitting that first man up. Once again, first man in. Rowan Smedley. Millom. Ethan going for the try, and he's just held up. That's good defence that by Ulverston. He is an absolute monster. Anywhere near the line, it's laws of physics. Here come Millom, quick play of the ball. Just need to keep control. Just need to keep going out. Well in Spedding. Well in Josh Catlett as well. Evan Foster just keeping with his wingman, exactly the right thing to do. Oh, good offload by Millom. Oh, and a good tackle. Tom Wilkinson jumped again. What have we got? We've got to hold him out. Held him up over the line. Oh, God almighty. Steve, get me a strong drink. I can't take this. Got some of the Barrow Rugby lads down there on my right hand side, Steve, if you can get them. That's all. Oh, not one of the games that he said it done right. Sorry, mate. Ulverston taking it away. Smedley calls. Once again, set for set, boys. Smedley just palms one off. Hopefully he runs on just passion and adrenaline. Saunders beats a first man. Brought down well by Millom, but made another 7 or 8 yards. Spedding, what's he got? Kick across. What we got? Need a good chase, and it's in the touch. Okay, so really it has been quite an intense first half. Just Millom just look a little bit sharper, and that's just being honest. But Ulverston holding out really well, fitness-wise. Not too much between the teams at all. In fact, I'd say at the moment, yeah, I'd say we're man for man. Score, Millom 6, Ulverston 0. Here we go again. Tackled by Story. And Porter. Just need to keep this intensity up, lads. Good first hit, Rowan Smedley. Les Saunders controlling him. 1 off, 2 off, slowed him down nicely. That's what we need to do. That's frustrating the bloody out of me. Here's Ethan Kelly coming in again. He's such a lump of a lad. Played up at Working Whitehaven, played at Barrow, you know, and a real nice gent as well. Just down middle set there, just didn't move up quick enough really. Need to just work a little bit harder. Don't lose it, Ulverston. Jumping down the... oh, it's a good pass. Now then, what have we got? Oh, no. Oh, this, you know what? I don't know about that. Oh, offside, thank God for that. It looked like nothing, and it looked like a nothing kick, but he just got that bounce. And you know what? Good on him in the end. Unlucky, but they're just offside by the Millom side. And Ulverston just to clear their line with a Jake Spedding kick. Didn't make too much. That's 35 minutes gone approximately. 8 minutes left to play. I can just see on the scoreboard. Tom Spedding coming on. This will be interesting. And Josh Bailey's had a cracking first half. We'll see more of him in the second half. Absolutely no doubt. But Tom will also just give us that absolute bite in defence. So as Steve Leenfeld rightly said, that's Tom Spedding is actually sponsoring the game today as well. It's he has Cumbria Courtin, so thanks very much, Tom. Penalty of Ulverston, one of the Millom lads is down. Right, boys, just suck it in, get some water on. Here come our carriers. Once again, I say it all the time, we don't like to see players down and injured in this amateur game. And hopefully he's alright. I'm going to say, however, if it helps Ulverston out, you know, if he's injured now, it gets right after the game. That's perfect. If he can't play on because he needs to rest it, that's great. He looks all right. So 7 minutes to go. Really good, even first half. Millom making quite a few changes. I think there's about 3 lads gone off and 3 come on. So danger time for Ulverston. We just need to make sure these new lads with all their enthusiasm who have come into the park don't outplay it. Spedding looking to kick to touch. Let's get a good kick in, Jake. Come on, son. And a good kick. And a good kick. I'm sure all he wants to do is kick the ball over the park, over the roof, and he's done another one there. Smedley with the ball. Spedding to a Spedding. No, to a Saunders. Finds the floor. Millom controlling the tackle well. Smedley at 9. Looks, dummies. Just need to control that ball. Let's get into half time, boys. Wilkinson. Big run by Story. Offside by Millom. Now then, I'd take the 2. I'd take the 2 now. We've only got a couple of minutes left. Oh, okay, all right. Matty Story well taken care of him. Good tackling by the Millom lad. Good tackle. Matty certainly felt that one. Wilkinson finds Les as a front runner, but well met by 2 Millom defenders. Wilkinson in at 9, looks for Spedding. Spedding back inside. Josh Rankin. Just need to get a bit better organised, guys. Can't always find Les. Out to Spedding, out to Wilkinson. Dummies, steps. Inside man have we got? Wee man, out on the far side, driving for the line. Just pushing a touch well. So it's Millom play the ball, and they're 10. Just got to hold them here, boys, half time. Come on, the Ulvie lads. Let's get in there. Millom, here we go, what we got? Let's have that fence right. Saunders in. Story in. Porter in. Spedding just waiting. You see Tom Spedding waiting for that shot. He's just waiting for it. And it doesn't matter who it is. Oh, come on, boys, keep a tight hold. This is what we need. Just need to control this ball. 1 off, come on, slow it down. 2 off, 3 off. Play the ball by Millom. Jumping down the Ulverston left-hand side. Dummies comes back in. Oh, high shot by Tom Spedding. Nothing malicious. He did pull out of it. He will get a telling off. I mean, Tom's apologised. Those who were watching the other week when he got set off for a late shot. He got 10 minutes and he actually blamed, well, the guy who put a shot on it, he blamed his teammate for giving such a good dummy that he thought Lado had actually got the ball, so he hit him hard. Brilliant, Tom. You know, it's easy hindsight and everything, but them 2 points before would have come in good for us. Just putting something on the ball, get it ticking over. 4 minutes, just need to play this out now at half time. Real danger time. But once again, if you just think about where we were a couple of minutes ago up in that far corner, we got bundled into touch. Brought us down the park, 1 penalty, and now we're defending to save our line. Millom hitting their right hand side attack. And they've got a man on us, and they've got the overlap, cuts back inside. Just tackled well, and Matty Story just in there. Tom Wilco just managed to slow him down enough. Millom punching at Ulverston's line. Oh, I don't know what's gone on there, but we give a penalty away, and it wouldn't surprise me if they pop this over. Well, let's hope he's all right. John Steve, if you're listening or watching, mate, what would you have done? Would you have took the kick? Jake Spedding out there, mate, back heels him from all over the park. So 3 minutes at half time. This would be a sucker blow for the Ulverston if they manage to nick one in now. Real sucker blow. Ah, and there we go. I thought they'd do that. Yeah, 2 points. Once again, they're just ticking the board over, but the scoreboard over. It was a bit of a psychological thing as well. Just on half time, Ulverston just behind the sticks, watching the ball. Well, hopefully missing, but probably sailing between the sticks. It just, Millom fullback just lines the ball up. Sweet stroke. No problems at all. So that's Millom 8, Ulverston 0. Just 2 minutes to go at half time. I think, you know, once again this class difference when you're playing in the Conference League, it is there to be seen. Just things that are a little bit quicker and a little bit quicker at getting organised as well. But that's only because you have to play at that level week in. Ulverston could do that. They absolutely could do that. But, you know, sometimes you play against lesser teams, your game drops a bit. Here's a contested kick again. There we go. What we got? Oh, well taken by the Millom lad. And a good tackle in there as well. I think it's by Wilkinson and Porter. Oh, I don't know. Just threw him over. You know, I think there's a bit of drama in that as well, to be honest. He has to do that with his sheep. There's James Pryor. He has some mighty ones up there, Steve, you know, some beautiful sheep. There's some award-winning ones. I don't know what they're called. They're just called sheep and lambs and stuff like that. Anyhow. Hey, hope it's nice here, guys. Millom, and we've got 1 minute to go. I just got to hold this out now. Just got to hold it out. Millom driving the ball in. Inner Porter. Shrugs Porter off. Just need to keep him out, boys. They've got us on this on their left-hand side. Our right-hand side needs to make sure we drift across in defence. Come on, where's that blooming hooter? Dixon first man and held him tight. Keep that ball. Come on, boys. Keep him out. Hooker darts. Come on, boys. Don't let this happen. Do not let this happen. They've got us on our right-hand side, their right-hand side. Here we go. We've got to drift across. And great defence by Wilkinson. Wee man. And who's the other one? I can't tell from here. Steve-O. Need to keep him out. And there we go. We'll take that, guys. So, what a great half. You know, there's applause all around the stadium. Ulverston, you know, lifted the game, I think, really well. I think you know, the advice that they were given, which is go set for set, they've tried to do. A couple of daft penalties from both sides. But if you look at the way Millom can just turn it out a little bit more from when we were bundling at the touch at the up at the on the Millom touch line over there on the try line, to coming halfway down the park, us giving a penalty away, and them coming down and scoring a try. So, but great first half, guys. Just keep it going. And for that, I'll just sign off for the time being, and I'll be back in about 10 minutes. Cheers, guys. Okay, Steve, whenever you're ready, mate, give us a thumbs up because I hardly see you though. Not on yet, just fusing the game. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I've got with me now Tosh Winfield just ran across the park. After being knackered, Tosh. So I've got Tosh Winfield now, yeah, at his age. Just a few words, Tosh, on where you think this game's gone up to now.
Okay, Al, everybody. Well, for me, pretty even, Stephen. Millom are moving the ball well, promote it well, tackling very well. Ulverston's defence, very, very good. Are we asking enough questions of their defence? Not sure. Maybe we need to just change things up a little bit. Maybe are we a little bit too predictable? Possibly so. But all in all, a great 40 minutes from Ulverston against an NCL side. Can't ask for much more than that. Everybody's given 100%. Again, spot on. That's all we really ask is guys to give everything and give it their best, and that's what they've actually done today. Superb.
So before the game, Tosh, what they were talking about was going set for set, grinding it. Don't get bored of being boring. Do you think that's the same sort of message we need to come out this second half?
I think you're right, Al. Certainly the first half, it's about getting in the arm wrestle, all the cliches and that, and they've done that. And certainly on the sidelines, the view of the guys is that the longer we stay in the game, and obviously we are at 8-0, we're still in the game very much. The longer we stay in it, we believe we're fitter, so the back 20 minutes could be the key for us. But obviously, for me, we've just got to ask one or two more questions on attack with ball in hand.
Yeah, I think you're right. You mentioned there about the fitness of Ulverston, and I mentioned it up there, you know, it looks about 50-50, but, you know, the back end of that second half, I think we did have the edge on the fitness front, so I think that's a really good point. When we're up here before we had a penalty, a possible kick for goal, would you have gone, or would you kept with the tap?
There's a bit of commentary about that really on the sidelines, and for me, ordinarily, I was always the sort of guy who would take the two, but I thought in that situation there, I thought it was right to go for the points, because the six ideally, because you've got to say to yourself, how many times are we going to be in that position in the game, and therefore you've got to try and maximise it, and 2 points is only 2 points. It's not significant really in the grand scheme of things, so for me I thought the call was right to try and go for the six.
And that is a beauty of rugby league. We have all sorts of different opinions, and I've no doubt over here I was up there saying take the two, but then when it came down here I was kind of like glad they took the two. You know,
yeah, I was very glad Millom took the two. Absolutely, yeah. And as the guys were saying, maybe that's a sign of a little bit of respect that Millom have got for us, because they didn't try and pile over for the six to go 12-0 up. So yeah, again, if I'd have been in the Millom team there, I'd have gone for the two at that situation, definitely.
Yeah, okay, Tosh. Well, look, fingers crossed for the second half. Up the Ovie, mate.
Absolutely, up the Ovie, yeah, as always. And yeah, another 40 minutes like that, and a little bit of luck, bounce of the ball, and who knows, hopefully we can do it.
Exactly, who knows. Thanks very much, Tosh. Here we go. Thanks, Steve. We'll cut it off there, mate. And welcome back. Hope you enjoyed that interview. We just had to run all the way across the park again. Thanks, guys. I think they do that on purpose. The buzzer's right next to us. Anyhow, back we come. Second half. Millom kick-off to Ulverston. High kick. Control it. So it's gone back. Oh, don't know what's happened here. I think they kicked before they actually blew the whistle. So second half, had a chat with Tosh Winfield. Hopefully you heard all that. Chairman of Ulverston Rugby. All the coaching staff are inside, so I'll let them just get on with the job. Tosh put some great points across, and let's just see what we've got this second half. But if there is a wind, we've got it in our favour now, slightly in our favour, and we've also got the sun at our backs. So two things to help us. And also, I do believe that's a good kick by that. Well picked up by Will Coles. Comes into 9. David Beck back on the park. Josh Catlett, not really seen much of this, Josh. Ripped out. Yep, ripped out by 2 people in. We've got all give over going on downstairs, but there's 2 people in. The ball comes ripped out, he goes forward. And he does it on purpose, I'm sure he does. There's Spedding, kicks it over the top of the grandstand. Okay, Ulvie, let's see what you've got. Catlett to take the tap. Spedding. Saunders drives it in. Met by a wall of Ulverston Millom defenders. Dixon at 9. Bayliss hits that spot just at the back of the ruck, as he does so well. As he takes the ball in, just steps off his right foot and tries to get that hole between the back of the play of the ball. Dave Beck back on the park after his injury to his hip. Can't say any words today. Tackle, Dixon at 9. Saunders again. He steps back inside to try and fight. Right, we need some shape now, guys. We need this, our left-hand side shape. Nice sweeping movement. Finds Will Coles taking the ball in, well wrapped up by Millom defence. Wilkinson at 9. Finds Spedding. Chip through. Good little chip through. Oh, well picked up by Millom. Oh, offside. Whereas it could have been a drop out under the sticks. This is that little bit of discipline. Just that little bit of discipline. I get people get really excited about it. And Millom kicked a touch. Getting about 10 metres. We've got Scott Askew back on the park as well as Dave Beck. And up Millom come. Into the wall of blue and amber. Take the ball in. Good stuff. Les Saunders. Dave Beck in at the tackle. Keeping it tight. That's good stuff, boys. Discipline. Well ran by the Millom. Second rower. Catlett in there. I've got an injury down here, Matty Story. Hopefully he's alright. Good hit by Tom Wilco. Matt Dixon just wraps him up as well. We need a drift now. Lovely chip through. Got to attack this ball. Got to attack it. Don't know how that works. So as the ball bounced through there, the Millom lad, as it bounced, the Millom lad kicked it, and I think he came into contact with Evan Foster. Down here, got Matty Story. I think he's gone over in his ankle. Hopefully, can wrap him back up again. Karen Millom supporters saying, "Get up." I'm sure that's not the thoughts of the club. Great club though, great history, Millom. Saw Steve Mossop, old Badger Mossop, coming in earlier on. First he said to me, "You're not retired yet." Cracking player, great player for Barrow Rugby as well. He was down there when like Eddie Shamali was there, Malcolm Flynn was there, all these great hard players. Absolutely spot on he is. Gent of a man. And Martin John's here. Martin should be playing today. I'd have put him at standoff. Oh, Matty Story's going off injured. Big loss for Ulverston. Big loss for Ulverston. But here comes James Porter. Matty Story making his way off the park, just very gingerly. Hopefully get him sorted out for next week, where Ulverston play away for the next 2 weekends. Presently doing ourselves proud though. Hope you're enjoying it out there. No co-commentator this week again. Hopefully we'll get one though. Normally like Shea or Brad Williams. Dixon, 9. Finds Catlett. Catlett sidesteps the first guys, running at 2 defenders, wrapped up. Beck, first man. Out to Spedding. Spedding. Ooh. Hit the front man. Don't think that was probably the one, but not to worry. He kept hold of the ball. Oh, Saunders. Saunders has turned into some sidestep machine. Don't think he was ready for that ball. Inside of Beck. Just needed to be a little bit more expansive maybe. Still going though, still going. Last tackle. Ooh. What have we got? What have we got? Wilkinson. Lovely little chip through. Fighting for him. Just got to get him over the line. And there we go. What now? Oh, offside at the kick from Ulverston. Twice we've had that now. This is the bit where, you know, once again we said before, you know, they should have been dropping out to us. Now they're kicking for touch. It's twice on the run now where we've been offside at the kick. And a good kick by the Millom lad. Gave himself about 20 yards. Okay boys, let's reset. What have we got? What have we got? Who's lining up who? Bayliss and Saunders. Monster in the tackle. Back to 1. Saunders got the wind up his tail there. Well done Askew, he's right in the middle of it all as well. Oh, good tackle by Beck and Dixon. Good tackling, guys. Need to keep this up. Let's just demoralise them. Oh, high shot. Just lost it a bit. Stepped in. Oh, mouthing it off. You know, in the first half we had a few things that 50-50 calls went our way, and it's going to happen as well where it's going to go the other. So kick to touch for Millom and put us right in our danger zone. Kick right to the corner. Okay, gentlemen, let's see what we have. Millom to take the tap. Just talking, just getting the shape, getting the guys where they want to get. Here we go, first one in. Out the back. Oh. Just need to make sure we count heads. Oh, wonderful tackle by Steve O'Connor. Tom Wilkinson over the top. Just got to keep him out here, boys. Held right on the line. We need to go. We need to shift. We need to drift across. And we're drifting well. Just keep going. Good defence. Here come Mill again. Just pouring at our line. And an offload. What we got? You know what, they worked well for that. It was a fortunate offload, it went the right way, but you make your own luck. And you know what, Millom are cheering like mad for that try, and that's all respect to Ulverston. And here comes a replay. So you saw the replay of the try there, and the offload, that, you know, a little bit fortunate, but you make your own luck. They were, you know, there, right place, right time. Once again, though, a couple of penalties as if you take it back. One penalty given away, and then mouthing off another penalty, so it just, you know, matches 20 odd yards down the park. And then from there, we had our backs against the wall. It's not over, it's nowhere near over. It puts us over now, it's just 14-0. But the next score is important to Ulverston. Here he comes with a kick. Oh, sliced it. That'll do us. Okay. So there we go. 12-0. 2 scores. We're back in. Come on, Olvie. Tom Spedding's back on. God knows what he's going to do this time. But when he does it, somebody, you'll hear the thud down in London. Sponsored by some medical company that develops strapping. There's that much of it nowadays. There's Mike Reeks, assistant coach today, out in the park. And Jake Spedding to line this kick up. Nice and high. Sun's in the rise. Got to go high. High down at our right hand side. That would be my preference. But what do I know? That's a good kick. That is a good kick. Oh, and a knock on. That was great. Great kick, played it right. We have the wind, we've got the sun at our backs, they've got in their eyes. Great kick, right. We can make something of this now. Fantastic. Ulverston's feed at the scrum. Catlett just moving around the back of the pack, decides he's going to stick on the right hand side attack. Wilkinson, go to the right hand side, calls, Catlett back inside, steps. Well wrapped up by a wall of maroon and white. Dixon at 9. Bayliss spins into him. Spins in. Still going forward. Dixon at 9. Control that passing. Nice ball out. Wilkinson. Steps 1. Comes back inside. Still driving. Still driving. 2 metres off the Millom line. God, we really need this. Come on, boys. Beck. Driving again. 4 guys keep him held up. Play the ball. Coles. Out. Spedding. Catlett. They've got him outside. Steps. Goes back in on his own. Oh, fantastic try for Ulverston. Great bit of movement. And we'll go right to a replay on this one. So hopefully you enjoyed that nice little bit of movement there. As you saw, as it came down our left-hand side, Tom Wilkinson taking a couple of guys in with him, then just a quick play of the ball, one to the middle, and then drive out. We had the men on the outside. Catlett did have an overlap as well, but brave enough and strong enough to give a little dummy, step back inside, as he does. That's what he does, and just powered over the line. It's a great comeback by Ulverston. 12 points to 4. 28 minutes to go. Come on, Jake, son. I see you back heel these over at training all the time. Yes, and that's 2 points to Ulverston. Okay. Millom 12, Ulverston 6. Millom to come to kick off. Let's see if they go for a contested kick or they're going to try and go deep. Ulverston do themselves proud this afternoon, Steve. Big thumbs up and a nod from my mate Steve Layfield from LA12 live streams. Local Cumbria Coatings, and of course Ross's estate agents are our sponsors today. And it's a low kick, just need to get this controlled. One more bounce, easy off his knee, that's okay. Will calls, takes the ball, just make it easy, Will, for yourself, and takes him on and beats the first defender, brought down by the next two though from Millom. Catlett, try scorer. Scoots forward again, makes another 3 or 4 yards. Play the ball. Dixon finds Saunders. Saunders comes back inside that ruck. Spedding waiting for the ball. Once again, Josh Bayliss had a cracking wee game. Spins in the tackle. Dixon at 9. Spedding's outside him to Spedding. Dummies finds through his brother Tom Spedding. Quickly taken down by 2 Millom defenders. He's Jake Spedding. Oh, it's a high kick. It's not gone so far, but let's see who's going to contest it. Let's see who wants it. Millom pick up, and Ulverston are going in for the defence. Okay. Right, boys, come on. Oh. Beaten 3 Ulverston defenders, finally brought down by Tom Spedding. Strong play though by Millom. Once again, Ulverston at the tackle. We just need to make sure we keep control of this defensive line. Finding the front pal. Good offload by Kelly. Good out and move out. Catlett in. Inside ball. Smothered by Ulverston in the defence. Millom looking really good again. Good fend. Oh, and well picked up by Tom Wilco. Second attempt. Jumping down his blind side. A little chip through. Oh. It's one of them ones where kick the ball through, bounce off the Ulverston lad. We were in 6s and 7s. Do you pick the ball up and give away a penalty? Or do you leave it and hope? At least we can reset our line. It would have been back to 1 anyhow. So, right call made. Here come Millom. Millom just darting around the Ulverston line, getting themselves organised. Looks like there's a wide hit on. Held up over the line. Good defence by Ulverston. Just got to keep working hard, guys. Come on. Oh, Tom Spedding certainly got him. Millom attacking down the Ulverston left-hand side. Inside ball. Beck in initially. Slowed him down, but he bounced off Beck. Mopped up by Saunders and Porter. Millom out the back. Little dink through and just kicked in a touch. Safety first, yeah. Will Cole just making sure. Oh. I need Grecian 2000. I should be sponsored by Grecian 2000, Steve. Now, Jackie, where are you, sunshine? Peter Clark, hopefully out there, mate, watching us. All the best from us boys at Ulverston Rugby. And it's a kick out by Will Coles. And it's bounced awkward, but well picked up by the Millom, number 7. Wrapped up with 3 Ulverston defenders. Millom attacking. He's a handful, that lad. He's away. What have we got? Good defence. Takes 4 Ulverston players to bring him down. I think Weeman's at the bottom might have took an injury. Oh, he's having Foster, sorry. Took a knock. He took a knock on that shoulder earlier on as well. Hopefully he's all right. Here come Millom though. Jumping. They've got the men. Ah, we just weren't organised on our right hand side. We had Foster who'd gone down injured. I think Catlett took a bit of a knock, and we just ambled. We just ambled on our right hand side defence. And Millom saw it, and yep, just played a bit of a weakness. Good try by Millom. After all the defence from Ulverston, yeah, we'll have a replay. So as you saw there in the replay, just our right-hand side defence just lost itself a bit with, certainly with Evan being down. And yeah, Millom just spotted quite nicely and nobody laid a hand on him as he crossed over the line. But well played by Millom. We just need to make sure Ulverston we cut these mistakes out, penalties. But I'm being critical because we've actually been playing really quite well. We really have. Ain't over yet. I think we've got about 20 odd minutes to go. Come on, miss it. Somebody's going off Ulverston. I can't quite see who it is. Might be Foster. Kick by Millom. Yeah, good kick, right between the sticks. That takes it to Millom 18. Ulverston 6. Here's wee man. I'm going to try and get him to give us a word, but he won't. And rightly so, should be concentrating on the game. Just got to go again, guys. Let's nick this next one back. Spedding, lovely kick, lovely, horrible kick. Oh, well picked up by Millom. Ain't going to get past Wilkinson, sunshine. Well in Dixie as well. Ulverston defending well. Just got to manage these offloads as well, Ulverston. We just make sure we keep that ball tight. Here come Millom again down our right hand side defence. Good hit up there. Catlett right in there. Oh, what? Unless I missed something there, guys. I didn't see anything too bad about that, but obviously somebody did. Oh, I tipped him. Okay, right. Missed that one. Once again, though, look where we are. We can't afford to give these 3 metres away to Millom. Here we are back in sunny Barrow. The Riviera. Knock on. Yes, we'll take that one. Well in there by James Porter. Ulverston feed at the scrum. Okay, here we go. Let's just try and drive some mistakes out of this Millom side. Oh, mate. Got Ron Smedley back on the park, who made a really good impact in the first half when he came on. Here comes wee man. Go on, son. No, don't you dare pass. You just run over the top of people, wee fella. Hopefully Chris Story's watching out there, dear. Oh, Tom Spedding. Take it all day though, guys. You keep him coming. He'll have a go back here. You just have to watch yourself now. And there we go. What, me? Me doing anything wrong? Dave Beck goes off, probably still struggling with his hip injury, and that brings Josh Rankin back into the fray. Real powerful, strong runner. Josh just needs to make sure he keeps control of that ball at impact. Ron Smedley taking the tap. Find Spedding. Spedding. Straight to captain, fantastic. Go on, Les, son. Absolute superstar of this club. Smedley. Rankin just at the play ball. Smedley. Spedding. Wilkinson. Little shimmy, little dummy. What are we going to do? They've wrapped up the ball. He's looking for his offload. Play the ball and go, Will Coles. Go, Will Coles. Don't need to push this. James Porter. That'll do us, offside. Penalty Ulverston. It's only what we were doing before, so. Somebody telling the ref our ref. Ron Smedley, first man. I'd love for him to just tap it and go now. I reckon he'd score it. Porter in again. Smedley at 9. Calling his guys out. Nice pass to Wilkinson. Nice pass to Spedding. Nice pass to Coles. Rankin. Just a bit flat. Just a bit too flat there, guys. Well kept hold of though. Coles. Rankin driving forward. Come on, boys. Smedley. Go on, son. Have a go. There he is. He's having a go. Come on. Come on. Oh, that must be inches off the line. These are pressure passes from acting halfback. Wilkinson. Dummies. Spins. Goes. Go on, Will. Yes, he's got it. Oh, yes. Tom Wilkinson right under the sticks. Hit the first man. Bounced back under. Let's get a replay on that one, Steve. A bit of ill discipline by Millom. It's what we did before though, just give a bit too much away. And yeah, some great movement. And you know who's going to pop up and spin and bounce off a couple of players? Well, it's probably going to be Tom Wilkinson, and you know what it was. Brand new daddy as well last week, so congratulations to you and your family. And Spedding just slots over the 2. So that brings it back now to Millom 18, Ulverston 12. We're right in the mix here, guys. You know what? We've not been outclassed here at all. At all. And people thought we would be. You can tell we haven't been outclassed because how much Millom are loving it when something goes right, you know. And that's paying respect to Ulverston. When they put the 2 points over just before half time, that's paying respect to them. They know they're in a game. Ulverston just need to keep it going set for set. Frustrate Millom. Certainly coming on though, Ron Smedley makes a good difference at 9. He's that type of horrible attacking hooker that you used to look at when he used to play and you think, oh God no, this is going to be a long afternoon. Just need to keep him out there. So Millom a kick off. Bouncing all, oh dear, that's a good bounce. Picked up by Spedding. Saunders driving it in. Catlett shows and goes. Ooh, just breaks the first defence, takes another 5 or 6 yards. Really elusive running. And a second bite, was it? No. Rankin powering the ball in. Good ball there by Ron Smedley. Back at 9 again. Spedding. Saunders. Offloads. Bailey there just hitting the gap. Well taken out by Millom. Good defence. Quick play of the ball. Wilkinson. Finds Spedding. Finds Dixon. Dixon's away. Got to keep going. Go on, Dixie lad. Keep powering. Last tackle. What have we got? We really do need Spedding on this. Oh. Chip through. What have we got? Well mopped up by Millom, but what's our defence going to be like? It's going to be pretty good. Let's hold them there, Ulverston. Millom on their own 20-metre line. Come on, boys. Come on, Ulverston. Good hit by Tom Spedding. I think he took out Les Saunders as well at the same time. Another hit by Spedding. Offload. High shot though, Tom. Just lost it a little bit. March back another 10. There we go again. Okay, let's get back in control, fellas. 14 minutes left on the clock. And thank you to our sponsors today. The local, Cumbria Coatings and Ross's Estate Agents. And this has been brought to you by LA12 live stream. And that's why you have touch judges. Possible hand in there. If that had been in the North West Counties, you'd have probably got away with it because you wouldn't have been able to see it. But there, a touch judge down here with that was a hand in. Just marches up the field now by, let's see. Oh. By around about 60 yards. Here comes Kelly. What we got? Tom Wilkinson, first man in, doesn't give a monkeys, sticks in. Other guys over the top, leading by example. James Porter right in there. Here come Millom, hitting down the Ulverston right hand side defence. Ron Smedley right in there. Oh, what a good tackle by Smedley. Need to keep drifting, boys. Need to keep drifting. Need to keep drifting. Just keep drifting. You're all right. Dixon in there with Weeman. Left the winger on mark then though. Here come Millom again. Back on the inside. Need to hold him up. Kelly got sped in underneath there. Who else we got under there? Porter. He's had a cracking game. James Porter, a really good game today. Here comes Millom though. They're shifting out. We need to. Good chip up. We need to take this one. Well taken out there. I'm not too sure it was. Might have been Steve O'Connor. Taken away by Will Coles. Beats one, beats two, beats three. Oh, good 20-metre run. Good 20-metre run. What? Oh, penalty was. I'll do. Oh, offside. Oh, God, Steve. If my wife's listening, make it a big brandy, love. So we're still in the arm wrestle. Spin it and put this ball in a touch with 12 minutes left on the clock. Finds touch. Takes us about 25 metres down the park. Catlett takes him on. Makes a good 15, 20 yards. Good running. Takes three guys to bring him down. Smedley at 9. Fine spedding. Rankin. Driving back from where he came. No daft offloads. We'll just take the tackle. Let's get in position. Saunders hanging around. He wants it every time. A little bit of a show and go there by Spedding. Lovely kick through. What we got? Oh. As we tack down this left-hand side with Tom Wilco, but a nice little chip through. Mark Dixon's sprinting for the ball. Millom had just to hoof it into Morecambe Bay somewhere. Millom a drop out under the sticks. 10 minutes remaining on the clock. Brandy and Coke waiting for me. Nearly takes that Seagull. Wilkinson takes it. Here comes big Tom Spence. Go on, son. Soak him up. Accepts the tackle, goes to the play ball. Wilkinson. Bayliss back on the inside. Still going Bayliss. Wrapped up by Millom. Spedding. Takes the ball. Takes it another 5 yards further forward. Spedding. Not Spedding, sorry, Smedley. Don't push. Oh, that's the push. Oh, that'll do. Create your own luck. I don't know which training manual that one came out of, but it must be a bloody good one. We're still in it. And stop the clock. 9 minutes remaining. Great old crowd. You can't see them at the crowd here, but down the popular side at Barrow today, there's a good 200-300 people, something like that, and a few on the other side. Most of them around the bar, standard. Here we go. Scrum down. Ulverston's ball. Smedley looking at the back of the scrum, which way he wants to go. Finds inside ball to Wilkinson. Steps one. Just keep control, Tom. Smedley at 9. What have we got? Finds Bayliss. Bayliss on the line. Held up by Millom. We're there and about. Smedley looking out towards Wilkinson. Finds Wilkinson. Inside ball to Saunders. Saunders still driving. Still driving to the line. Wilkinson, go on son, he's set through it, and we've got it right under the stick, Stephen boy. We have got it. Woohoo! Go on the Ulvie. Have a piece of that. Let's have a look at that replay, Steve. Oh, hope you enjoyed that one, guys, because I got a little bit excited there. I need some 10 of men pants, I think, Steve. I'm excited I peed. Anyhow, just what you saw there was just a nice little piece of work. Took the ball down in Bayliss, crashing down towards the line, held up, back, Saunders, right on the line again. Ball out to Tom Wilkinson, right under the sticks. I don't know how he scored it, but he did. A nice little step, little spin, and more or less untouched as he went on over the line. This now brings us level with Millom. Good talk I can hear from the Ulverston side, and it's slotted right over. 18 all, 7 minutes to go. Some lads have really, well, all lads have really put it in today. Both sides. It's a warm day, pitch is nice and firm. Perfect summer rugby. Great effort, both sides. I just want Ulverston to just take this a step further. Just have Steve Layfield behind us nodding away, saying brilliant game. Really enjoying it. I can see on the far side our coaching staff and our chairman, Tosh Winfield. He can talk, can't he? He can talk. Steve just went, yep. Millom at kick-off. Come on, boys. Make this neat and tidy. Make it neat and tidy. Right, that's okay. Saunders gets a ball of Will Coles. Just takes them nice yards in. Beats the first man. Gets to the 20-metre line. Bayliss takes that spot that you'd really love to run right around the back of the ruck. Smedley at 9. Out the back. Catlett. Oh, good hit. Good hit on him. And he went for a second bite. Back to 1. Getting frustrated in the Millom lads, which is fine. Keep it going, boys. Saunders. I'm going to say that number 11's on summit. I said this big whoop. He's certainly got the wind between his, in his tail. Oh, come on, boys. Wilkinson just takes a ball in. 4th tackle, I think I heard him say. Porter. Don't push, Spedding. Offload to Spedding. Bayliss. Trying to skip round 1. Good defensive stuff by the Millom number 11. Spedding down the blind side. Chip and chase. Oh, well picked up by the fullback. Well picked up by the fullback and well defended by Ulverston. Here we go then, boys. Playing for penalties, which I don't blame them. We just need to keep our discipline now, fellas. Keep your discipline. Kelly taking the ball in. Well met by Bayliss. Saunders. And Rankin in there. Here they come again. Good defence again. Rankin right in the middle of it. Here come Millom again. Oh, and a good tackle there by Smedley. And a good quick play of the ball. Now here come Millom. What have they got? They're looking for the kick. Okay, safe thing to do, so let it go in. We'll take the ball at the scrum. Not the scrum, the play of the ball, sorry, should I say. Here we go again. 4 minutes left on the clock. If we do extra time, Steve, I don't know what I'm going to do. Well, it'll be golden point, I would imagine. Steve O'Connor, steps one. Just caught though, taken down. Mopped up by the Millom hooker. Here comes Tom Spedding. Just need to take some good yards, Tom. Saunders back inside. Beats a first man. Fighting away, still driving. Big Kelly comes in to help out. Saunders still going, brought down, made about another 5 metres. Need to play the ball, Les. Come on, son. Spedding, who's had a cracking little game. Lovely little dink up to the far side. Finds Steve O'Connor, steps back inside. Goes again, finds Josh Rankin. I don't know when Josh Rankin decided to learn that kick, but he's just done one. And there's pressure on it. Now then he's got to clear his line. We could get him over the line. We've got to tackle him over the line. No, he's just got over. Good play by Millom. Come on, Ulverston. Come on, boys. Got to get real good line speed now and no penalties. Millom driving away. Oh, come on, boys. Finally brought down by Catlin. Steve O'Connor right in the mix. Good defence by Ulverston. Millom doing the hard yards. Here comes the kick. Kicking themselves out of trouble. Just need a good kick return, a good safe kick return. Oh, we just ignored that little shot there of him. Porter, first man back, brilliant. Go on, James Porter, drive it away. Got to be smart. Got to be smarter than that to play the ball. Steve O'Connor dancing. Well taken care of from about 40 odd stone of Millom. Now then, here comes Callett. Callett's on the chase. What we got? Oh, well picked up by the Millom fullback. Now we just got to mop this up. We've got to mop it up. What a good hit by Will Coles. 1 minute to go. Need to hold on, boys. Come on. Millom has been a handful all game. He really has. Had a cracking game. Taken down. Control. Still showing 1 minute on the clock. Millom attacking down the Ulverston left-hand side. They've got the numbers. Well taken care of by Tom Wilkinson. Come on, boys. Hold them out. Here come Millom. Inside ball. Oh, come on, blow up. Nothing daft, boys, come on. Here comes what we got. Here comes a ball, they're shifting it out. Oh, he's just tackled, last tackle. Come on, where's that bloody Utah? Just got to hold him up, Yeah. Brilliant defence, boys. And a bit of double movement. Jesus Christ, oh, blooming blimey. And it's about to blow. There we go. Oh my God. Bodies lying down all over the floor. Millom lads, Ulverston lads. Need to get some water on board, soak this up. We'll be turning around and I think we'll go golden point. I'll go and confirm that though.
It's 10 minutes each way, golden point in it. I think that's what it is.
Right, okay.
I'm not so sure.
So none of us know exactly what's going to happen next, but we think it could be 10 minutes each way, but obviously golden point, first one to score wins the game. Unfair way to go out, whichever side goes out. But, you know, this half, guys, you know, I'm really impressed with what Ulverston have done. Just shows how far we've come. You know, John Stivvey at the lead is really taking this club forward. Really well backed up by Mike Wall and Mike Reeks out there. They've had the game plan and they've stuck to it. Mike will be out there now, Mike Wall, barking out the orders. More the same, more the same. Just hang on in the grind, guys. Let's get to that position. Let's go for that kick. Anywhere 20, 30 yards out, you've got to get it to Jake Spedding for that drop goal. He's got to have it in his hands. Really lucky as well was that last part of the first half when the kick came through and Josh Catlett was tearing down after the ball, and great play by the Millom fullback, just caught it out of Josh's grasp. Had he not, that would have been it. It would have been over. Ulverston would have won the game now, but you know, we've been in it right away from the start. We'd lost it a little bit of the way, we got 12-0 up. But you know, we kept control, we nicked one back, they pulled it ahead, and then we pulled two back. Ulverston, absolutely great stuff, but can we just take it that little bit further? Fingers crossed we can. Millom will be certainly saying the same thing. Let's get that field position, let's get that drop goal in. They will have the wind. I think we do turn around. Unless we we might even toss a coin for it, I'm not too sure. If we do, hopefully we'll keep the wind in our backs. Expensive game for us today as well, with losing Matty Story. Hopefully you're right, Matt. I can just see him walking up into the stand area now, limping away, so not great. Could be a good few weeks before we see Matty play again. I've got one of our lads down, I'm not too sure who it is, and what's wrong with him? Oh, Will Coles is down, thanks for that, yep. Will just came with a cracking tackle on the Millom fullback. Puts it all in. That lad at the gym. Different player again. Anyhow, he's back up. Here we go. Captain's just talking away with the referee. How this one pans out. So we've got the wind. Millom to kick.
Booker! Is it 10 minutes?
Looks as if Will Coles has had to go off. Big loss for Ulverston, but Josh Catlett will go to full back. It gave a big shot earlier on though, and it was one of them real try-saving tackles again. He's had a cracking go. So hopefully he's good for next week. Now then, what would he do? Would he go for a contested kick or would he go for a deep one? I think he'll go deep. Good kick. Well, to Catlett. Bounced. Picked up by Spedding. Thompson needs to straighten up, tackle that ball. Snuggle that ball down. Makes it just to the 10-yard line. Saunders at 9. Weeman takes the ball on. Tackled by 2 Millom lads. Ron Smedley back in at 9. Looks at Bayliss. Bayliss is not scared of going forward. Will drive forward all day long. Taken down. Spedding inside to Saunders. Saunders off one. Just mopped up, just captured there by the Millom number 9. Wilkinson back inside. 3 lads around him. They know they need to mark. 5th and last. Where's Spedding? Where's Spedding? Here he is. Let's see what we've got. Onside. They're all on. So let's see what we've got. Beautiful kick. Beautiful kick. Oh, well taken. And well defended against for Ulverston. Well taken by the Millom number 5 there. I think it was a Millom winger. Young lad. Millom take the ball away from their own 20-metre line. It's where we need to contain them though. We can't afford them to get them yards up the park. We've got to get our line speed sorted out. No penalties. I know I'm saying obvious things, guys, but it's true. He's our tricky guy, and he's well wrapped up by Ron Smedley, and he's took a bit of a knock there. Here come Millom. Dummy pass. Dixon and Wilkinson take care of him. Controller pass, last tackle. I think it's last tackle. Yeah, it is. Here comes a Millom. Here comes the kicker now. Here comes the scrum half. Here's the dink. Here's the dink. Oh. Into Catlin's hand. And he scoots away. Just nearly gets away. Good attacking kick by Millom. Good attacking kick. Steve O'Connor. Tight hole, Steve O. Tight hole, son. Clean play of the ball. Spedding. Smedley has to take it on his own. Wrapped up. Spedding takes the ball in. Well tackled by the Millom, number 9. The other Spedding comes along. Oh, we're just losing it a little bit here. Don't push it, boys. Don't push it. Josh Rankin makes about another 5 yards, 10 yards. Last tackle. Just an injury there to the play of the ball from the Millom number 11. He's had a good game. He really got hyper at one point, like, but I mean he's had a cracking game. He really is a game changer for the Millom side. So this is the last tackle for Ulverston. Steve O'Connor just at acting half there, really got an opportunity here to change things around, get Ron Smedley in there for a neat pass. Come on, Ulvie. Come on, the boys. Done us proud today. And there was a load of offsiders. And there's a kick. And there's a high kick. There's a beauty. We've got to attack it. We've got to attack it. Oh, and it's back to Ulverston. Tom Wilkinson, play on. Just got to make them sticks. Get them sticks. Don't push it, Tom. Just need to work them sticks. Tom Spedding, driving for the line. He's gone over. Oh. Oh, unlucky over there. Must have lost it. It was going over the line. Kelly brings it in. Bayliss. Smedley in there. Struggling a bit now, Rowan. Millom taking away. Come on, boys. Don't let this go now. Don't let this go. Millom jumping down the blind side. Steve O'Connor all over him. Les Saunders coming in and finishing him off. Oh, back to one. Oh. Tom Spedding and Bayliss in. It's getting too close. Kelly, they know what they're doing. They're just trailing it right down the middle. It's going right down the middle. We need to watch their kicker. Need to watch their kicker. Got to get the line up. Here we come. Here we come. Here we come. What we got? Come on, boys. They're right with us. There he is. The number 7's in the pocket. Here he comes. Here he comes. Here he comes. He missed. He missed. Oh. There's some Millom shouts going on. We took him out. We took him out. He missed. Sorry, guys. Get over it. Ulverston are giving you a good run for your money. You just got to deal with it. Saunders. Come on, Les. Into the heart of the Millom defence. Millom offside. Bayliss driving on. Halfway line. Smedley at 9. Saunders finds Catlin. Get to the middle of that park, boys. You just got to have a dink. Go on, Les. Take us forward, son. Go on, Les. Right, now we're there. Go for it. Go for it, Jake. Jake, you can do this. Jake, you can do this. Tom Wilco. He's done it! He's already done it! Tom Wilco's already done it! On the only, we have got the final of the Barton Townley. Absolutely wonderful. The Millom crowd have gone silent. Absolutely fantastic. Ball came back to Tom Wilkinson. Slide the ball over between the sticks. Get a replay, Steve. Come on. Well, what do you think of that? These lads have done Ulverston proud today. They really have. They stuck in the grind. They did exactly what they were asked to do. We lost players. We didn't have our full side out. But you know what? Every single one of them deserves to be out there and deserves to have beaten Millom. Fantastic, boys. You know, I don't know what else to say. It was just been a great, great game. It was gone. It came back. Finished off absolutely brilliant there, as you saw. Ball back. Who was it going to go to? My money was on Jake Spedding every day of the week. Then all of a sudden, Tom Wilkinson found the ball in his hand. I don't think he's ever done a drop kick in his life. Anyhow, there it was. He did it. It went over. Absolutely fantastic. Great day down at Craven Park. So let's go and meet Dalton in the final of the Barton Townley Cup. Millom, you've done a great job there, and yeah, you had your opportunities, but don't take anything away from Ulverston today. Where's my brandy, Steve? Signing off at that.